Hello everybody and welcome. I hope you're doing as well as possible. This is going to be a reading for the second week of December. This is going to be a collective reading. So if you felt guided to watch this, there might be a message here for you. Let's see what comes through. Please only that which is in full alignment with the highest truth and the highest good. We have patience. We have innocence. We have mischief and introspection. So this speaks to me of the process of transmuting your shadow, letting go of the low vibrational aspects, thoughts, behaviors, cleansing yourself, kind of maximizing your light with the card of innocence, okay, with the card of kind of forgiving yourself, being honest with yourself, being grounded in truth and in the innocence of your spirit. And if there is something that is weighing heavy on you, that is causing you the feeling of shame or guilt or fear or anger, okay, in doing some introspection on your on certain negative things you might have done, and finding a way to release them and to forgive yourself. And there is a wonderful technique that I have found many years ago, which is, I believe it is a Buddhist technique of releasing karma or cleansing karma, in which when you've done something that might not be optimal, okay, and you honestly, you realize it, you understand it, and you want to release it, okay, there is this 4-step process. First, you acknowledge the harm you have done. You acknowledge, or the mistake. It can be self-harm, it can be unintentional harm to somebody, okay, it can be even you can do this process with something you have done in the past, that maybe you were a child, you didn't know any better, or you, whatever it might be. So you acknowledge the harm, because everything is interconnected and you impact others, you impact the world around you, whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not. You acknowledge the harm you have done. You deep-heartedly express, you say, I'm sorry, ask for forgiveness, deep-heartedly ask for forgiveness. And then you wish the best to that which you have caused harm. You wish the best, you wish this harm to be neutralized, you wish them to be happy or healthy or whatever it might be. And then you forgive yourself as well, and you find a way, you make a resolution to either never do it again, or something more realistic, like strive to not do this harm, because sometimes it's not realistic to expect ourselves to never cause harm to another. So what this does is it releases this energy, okay? It, first of all, it teaches you a lesson. It creates a particular transmutation within your being, where you consciously acknowledge the effect you have on others. You form your intention to be harmless as much as possible. You form your intention to be of benefit. You form your intention for the good. And intention is a very powerful tool to direct energy. And you transmute that guilt. You take responsibility for whatever you have done. It helps tremendously to release this energy and to regain your innocence. Okay? The more you are cleansed, the more you are honest, the more you are, you can imagine a person filled with guilt and riddled with doubt, and there is this internal fragmentation and distress and lack of peace and lack of presence and fear and anger and all kinds of things. And then imagine a person like a child, like a person in the state of innocence. There is wholeness. They are present they are present in the moment. They are as whole as possible. They do not have those or as much of those internal contradictions. These are two different qualities of energy, and your energy matters. The energy you entrain, the energy you find yourself in, matters tremendously. It determines how you interact with the external. It determines your internal reality, what you create, what you attract, what kind of effect you have, and everything. So for whatever reason, this came through, as well as we have the card of patience. So I feel like this is ultimately a message about working with yourself in regards to self-forgiveness, in regards to introspection, in regards to potential harm you have caused, in regards to your ultimate sense of innocence and self-acceptance and self-accountability. Okay? I actually feel like this is the message. So dear ones, this was the message for the second week of December, and I really hope, for the second week of January. And I really hope this was useful to somebody. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the very best, and I will talk to you soon again.